brand new page just created. Laura and I just created this page. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for it?
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to wake up right now. We'll see how it goes. We have about 20 minutes until our update meeting, Mike.
Okay.
There you have it, guys. Mike at his best. It's good to get the brain going. Mike, trivia question of the day. What president was the first to be inaugurated in Washington, D.C.? James Madison, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams. What do you think?
I guess number 2.
Okay, so you didn't guess Thomas Jefferson. You are wrong. Just a little brain trivia. What do you want? What are your first thoughts when you wake up, Mike?
Water.
Okay. Let's see how much he drinks of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Wow. Drink water for 16 seconds. Okay, guys, we will continue once Mike is done with zooming in.
My update is there's a new switch that allows you to put your current day's stuff public. So when you switch that, the lock unlock, then it will search from a different data source that doesn't involve using the filters of a freelancer or admin or not. That way you can share it public. I shared it with Emron, but he was about to fly in a private jet, so he was going pretty quick.
Wow.
Yep. And also,
Nice.
thank you. Yep, showed me how to do repeating groups with hitting that button, show hide button, plus also repeating groups for the YouTube titles. And then also added Laura switch. When you hit approve, then it changes the date, the release date of that current group, whether it's YouTube Discovery ad, etc. Changes that date based on when she hit the button, or when anyone hits the button posted.
Okay.
Worked on a giant, massive value adding article. Worked on other clients' stuff. And basically just brainstormed a new way to do a collaboration system to do daily interviews and what that will entail and what kind of page I need for that and systems and inputs, etc. going forward, working on that, plus more client work as well, and anything else is needed.
Good work.
Thank you.
It is, yeah, one of our old clients came back. I told you guys yesterday about that via Skype, so that was good. Yeah, something, you know, I need to make more sales, but that's the start. And also, yeah, helping get the client reports ready for Mike's meeting on Thursday. I gotta print those. Helping with the software, also more lead gen. I had a couple Upwork people respond to me, but then kind of fell through. But so yeah, just doing more of that and other stuff, and that's my update.
Leave a giant like if you want to see Mihai's face.
Leave a giant like.
Whoa! Look at that shirt, guys. Look at that shirt, nice and blue.
Yep, all blue.
Wow.
But I have no pants, so I'll not film down below.
Wow. TMI. Look at that cabinet in the back.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
Mihai's talk show. Take it away.
Got some more work done, and yeah, great call with Mike Bontempo. He's got a big client coming in possibly, and yeah, wants some help with YouTube ads. So I was like, yeah, I'm down. I'm always down to collaborate, especially with Mihai helping and Sarah helping and getting that process more in place. I was thinking I could even build it into the software. Could be a distraction or a huge value add, because using paid ads can really accelerate things. And I guess this client's looking to spend, you know, lots of money. So yeah, it can be a huge thing. But the answer is always obviously both a little bit of organic plus ads is just fire, put on there. So why not learn and master both? That's what I'm doing. And yeah, sharing my biggest insights along the way. Cheers. Sarah and I were just talking about how to prioritize and like what's the biggest priority, because it's like we always have so many ideas like, oh, would this be a good idea? Would this be a good idea? The answer is always yes, that would be a good idea. But then in terms of priority, you know, which one do we do first? Which one do we focus on first, second, third,
Amen.
and so on. And the best way that I determine this is what's my biggest challenge. Like we were just talking about the software for social media posting. I'm like, well, we got to be profitable, so we need a place like how much you're making and how much you're spending. And like, okay, well, we can look at that in our bank accounts and PayPal, etc. You know, so really, like, yeah, putting into that in the software would be cool. Yeah, we may like learn a couple hundred plus.
Yeah. But
like the worth, the amount, how much it takes of energy to put in, maybe it's not gonna be the best insight. We already know we want to be making more money. Anthony Robbins used to ask the question, like some people are like, oh, I got to decide this and this, and he goes, okay, so if you did all that, what do you think you would decide? So in that terms, when I do the exercise with, you know, sorting all the finances even better than what it is in, you know, mint.com and the bank, etc., and Excels, etc., like, you know, the software, yeah, I could, you know, manipulate, organize, move it so much more.
Right.
But again, and then at the end of that, what would I find out? Well, I need to make more, you know, and spend less.
Yeah.
So, okay, focus on making more. Okay, so income, how can you do that? Grow the channel, have your offers. We already have our offers, so grow the channel. And a really, really good way to do that is to collaborate, like having people's name. One of our most viewed videos is like jump cut an ad. And we have other ones like Kevin David and all these ads we would review, and it would get views from that. And subscribers and stuff like that. So having someone's, you know, like name, you know, because then when that person searches that name, or their audience or the users searches their name, then it will come up, you know. So interviews are a great way to do that. And this whole theme of the Omnizer software, Omni, meaning present everywhere. Omnizer software is basically I'd be there doing that daily. So not just one time off thing. Like you don't want to just like, oh, I'm getting prepared like in 3 days in advance of this one interview. You want to be doing daily because the compound effect. So we're like, all right, what do we need in this thing? Sarah's like, oh, I'm not envisioning it. So did you need the vision before you could start, or just resting? That was like kind of one of your break activities. Like sometimes I'll check, you know, client stuff or like messages on my break, so to speak. Is that you were basically doing?
Well, I was basically just trying to, because I don't know, I just wanted to get like back in touch with, because I've been doing a lot of client stuff, back in touch with like what we need to focus on next for the software. And then I'm thinking, like, you had said that, you brought up that, I'm thinking, like, that sounds good, and I get the whole part, like, about, you know, the jump cut thing, because we did get a lot of, like, views and stuff from that, so the collaboration, and just, you know, makes good content, too.
Regardless of views, too, but yes.
But I'm like, how does that turn into a software? You know, like, just trying to get, like, how interpreting that in a software sense.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Bubble actually taught me how to do this, and they said, first start with, like, your major things. Like, what are they? So if I could name 3 major things, I'm like, it'd be who I'm collaborating with, did I reach out to them or not, and like a time. Like those are the main 3 things. If I can just have like groups of those and move them around and stuff like that, and move them into different statuses, it'd be pretty sweet. You?
That makes sense. Yeah, I agree. In some type of like, not template, but in a way, yes, a template, like an email or reach out, however you're getting a hold of these people, if it's like calling or emailing, like the different, you know, to automate it more. So it's not like you're just, you can also make it personal to them though, but you know, like a general sense of how to go about that first step to get the not interview, whatever.
True.
Collab.
True.
Yeah.
And zooming back out, like, yeah, we went one level deeper, like, what's our biggest challenge with collaborating? Well, A, we're not doing it, you know, and why aren't we doing it? Because, like, we think it takes a lot of energy. We'll, like, do it and blast and then stop. So we're like, oh, we have concerns about consistency.
Yep.
Exactly. So we're doing what Stephen Covey wrote in his book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, sharpen the saw, take some time beforehand to build, like, a nice system. But not a perfect system, that's for sure.
No, yeah.
It's still a system that can take
what we need, the basics out of it, you know?
Yeah, it can take a few days, it can take a day, it can take a week if you have other stuff going on to put in place. It takes like massive energy to input that system, because like the system is like the set thing of what you do each day. You're trying to like build this new thing to kind of like put it on a different course. You know, yes, we've been doing vlogs for almost 50 days now. Now we could do that. Then add another piece. Okay, now do interviews plus logs, and now add another piece, you know, every 30 days or however long it takes, the better, you know, the better.
Right.
And then the advancements is when someone comes on with the software, they already have all the placeholders in place. They have it all in place, like we've already done it. But yeah, we got to do it first.
Yep.
First things first, right?
Yep. Break it down into simple steps to implement.
Great. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. She's calling. You want to see some updates I just made to the software?
Nice colors.
Thank you. You click this. Where you want to go? The days, projects, team. Project board. Go to this project. Team boards. Go to this team. So now you can have your days. You can open up all your days you want. Content for 7/9, 7/10. Great work on this content. Great work on this content. Coming up for tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Projects. Team. You like those new updates with the repeating task, one-time task? You can just add. Auto saves all of them. Plus drag and drop group technology once again. Brand new page just created. Laura and I just created this page. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for it? Remember how we said collaborating was the key to success?
Yeah.
So we built this into the software so you can put like, oh, I'll take it from the top. So you're on your businesses, right? You want to go to Social Omnizer, the software building or whatever business. You go to collaborations and you got a collaboration board so you can, bucket and group all your ones, like interviews or something else you're doing, So we'll go to this board. You put like what's your outcome, daily interviews, what's your criteria, type interview, if it has a series name, any notes, like how you're gonna, film it, and then who you want to collaborate with, just, put it there. You can put their details here, etc. And then you can even move it. So let's say like you contacted this person. So let's say this person, and then, let's say you contacted, then you can move them to contacted. And then you can
That's
make
cool.
all these, like let's say you have your own personal process, that's why I'm leaving a lot of this up to like the user. They can say my process is first I qualify or get to know them first, or whatever.
Wow.
So they can put their own processes. So it goes beyond what software just makes you do these certain processes, And say scheduled, let's say DDD, he's scheduled, move to there. Let's say certain notes, he likes this or wants that, what date is it? We gotta change this to date and time. This is how excited you are for the interview or something. Lots of functionality, brand new page, brand new update. How do you like it? Boom.
Looks really good.
Omnizer, everything you need to build an audience in 2020.
Omnizer, look at that software.
Coming 2021.
It's getting new features by the day.
It's gonna lead to a cleaner list. Note section, all the things count. We will create it for you. Together we are forever. Let's go. Stay tuned.